Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Welcome back. It's me, Hebot, your action figure enthusiast. And today we'll have another exciting episode of Toys in My Closet. And as you see here, I'm going to review for you today the G.I Joe Classified Series, Gun Ho, and Beachhead. But Beachhead is from the Cobra Island Special Missions from Target, which is a Target exclusive. Gun Ho is an actual fan channel exclusive, meaning you can find him in multiple places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, and they're even starting to pop out now at Walgreens. These two figures are more higher in demand because they've been a lot harder to find. And it seems like Beachhead is becoming even harder because of the fact that he's been discontinued in Target, so he's going up in price value because he's getting a lot harder to find. Now I've had both these figures for well over a month. These are mine, and I had others that I was trying to that I got and acquired for a friend, but I haven't been able to have the opportunity to review them. So as you can see, they continue in the same style and aesthetics as all the other boxes so far in the line, with the wonderful artwork, as we'll bring up close up real quick. This is the artwork for Gun Ho. Looks almost like a mixture of water paint with a realistic look to it. And you see the side profile as well. As a matter of fact, I'll turn it this way. And I noticed something on this that a lot of people probably did notice but never said. But and there's Beachhead. Real quick with the beret here on the side tied up, which I thought it was going to be that way on the figure because that's how he was in the classic figure. And you see here the side artwork for Beachhead, and it's different artists, but they still look really good. And you see they both there, and then both of them have the different card backs. One of the Cobra Island map, and the other one of that wonderful motif that looks like a really beautiful selling poster for obviously the beginning wave. And again, real quick, you'll realize that in this shot, everybody realized and saw that Gun Ho's vest is the original classic colors in that teal color. And I don't know if it was that it became a error in the factory and it wasn't something they realized, but they just wanted to go more militant, but they made him all green. And to be honest, he looks fantastic. He looks like Gun Ho. Everything about him, the tattoos, everything. But I kind of wish because I have a soft spot for Gun Ho, as he's one of my favorite characters from the original line, to be that teal color, even in his pants. The only thing that was green was, if I'm not mistaken, was his hat and his backpack, and even his tattoo was teal in the figures. So let's take these guys out of packaging. Let's take a closer look at each and every one of them and see what they have to offer as far as accessories, articulation, quality of paint. The same old, same old. But we're going to do it the Hebot way, because I've seen many reviews out there of these guys, but this is my version. This is my point of view. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your digital coffee, drink, or whatever it is, and I hope you join me for the ride. Sit back right there, and I'll be right back in a blink of an eye. And here we have Gun Ho out of packaging, and this figure is spectacular. Let me tell you, he looks incredible, and he's pretty big. As a matter of fact, let me bring in the ruler and see what he is measuring in at. Just give me 1 second so I can bring the ruler in, because my ruler is see-through clear and it's kind of hard to see. Boom. Now, I don't think you guys can see that very good, but it measures in at, he's a little bit almost at 6.5, almost 6.5 inches. Yeah, 6.5. It's hard to see because my ruler is clear. So he's coming in at 6.5 inches, and he's a little bit bigger not only in bulk and in girth and in heft, but in size. Now, the hat probably plays a role in it, but he's a big boy. You can definitely tell he's a big boy. I think he's bigger than Roadblock. So, as you can see, let's take a closer look at him. Bring him up close and personal. Bring him up close and personal. Wow, look at that photo real tech that they use on his eyes. They look hazel brown, right? As you can see. And the camera's focusing, auto-focusing, or whatever it's called. See the mustache. You see the mat on the helmet. And we can move, in his hat. We can remove the hat. He has kind of like a Chuck Liddell look, but older. A lot wiser, and maybe like his brother. He has the glossiness in the pole hawk for his hair. It's almost there. Almost got it. Almost got it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Looks very shiny. And you see his skin is all nice matte finish. So you just put it on like this, or you could probably just do that too if you wanted to. Backwards, but not really. Kind of stays there, but it's not really a snug fit. You see he has grenades. He has the grenades on the shoulder with the black, the silvers, that silver intercom thing there, which I think is probably going to be, we're probably going to find out what that is in the game. Some gunmetal silver highlights around these sections here of his vest. Some pouches there, some pouches there. You open up the vest, you see he has kind of like a sweaty workout look. The tattoo looks really, really nice. Really, really clean. The belt buckle, the belt being black. He has this gauntlet here on his forearm with some gunmetal silver, actual chrome silver, black straps. Really cool looking and modern with some khaki, almost diarrhea brown, I guess, look to them. He has a pad that goes here to his elbow, as you can see, and goes over his bicep, like a little small arm wrist in his wrist with the actual other glove. More detail in the back, as you can see, with the gunmetal silver highlights in these patches areas. The back of the pants. You see they have detail on them. You got this strap here on the side of his thigh with some grenades or gas tanks or gas bombs. And then you see he has the camouflage patterns on his pants with nice detail of different types of, pouches and pockets. And then he has one, plated knee pad, and the other one's supposed to be regular with that effect. And he has these plate guards on the shin, on the feet area where the boots are. You see they're tied up, and they're like a nice gunmetal silver as well, or like a charcoal silver. And then his shoes, as you can see, or the bottom tip of the boots. So he looks really, really nice, really highly detailed, and it looks like Gun Ho. Like I said, the only thing that takes away from him looking 100% like the classic version is the fact that he doesn't have, like, that teal color to him. But other than that, you can tell he's Gun Ho. Great representation of him. Great representation. Now let's take a look at his accessories really quick. And here are the accessories that he comes with. He comes stacked. Obviously, it's 4 altogether, and plus if you want to include the hat, that would be 5. So we'll take a closer look at his backpack, and you see that his backpack has that skinnier, slender look, and it has the peg there, and it's like a greenish, military greenish also. Then you see that it has these grooves here, and this is so that you can holster and the guns, and then there's one down here as well, all on him, at the same time. So that looks pretty cool. He has a shotgun, as you see there, long range, but it has like that laser tip at the end. Then he has this, would be, the machine gun, what would be that, but also with that laser tech in the front. And these are like a kind of like a charcoal metal silver. I don't know how to really, it's not really silver chrome or chrome silver. It's more like a charcoal gunmetal. And then we have this rocket launcher in his hands, which is a modernized take of his actual classic weapon, which is rocket launcher, or a grenade launcher, if you will. And this looks really cool. It's a lot of detail to it, really nice. So that is it for his accessories. Now, as you see here, we have Beachhead, and he comes stacked, and he has the different background that was inside the insert. So Beachhead looks also pretty fantastic, very true to the original, as you'll probably see later if you stay tuned with my comparisons. We'll take a quick look at his scope, head scope, from a close. And as you can see there, he has the light eyebrows, almost looking blondish. And I have the blue-eye version, Beachhead, which I believe he was blue-eyed in the original cartoon as well. See all the details on his mask, and even the front part where it's more flat, and you can see the imprint of his nose and kind of the way his mouth's supposed to look. And you see there the collar going down. Inside is the same, like olive green over the actual money green, the red and the silver on the communicator, the black vest with the highlights of brown inside, many details all around, and all these patches and pouches on his pants, that same brown motif going down, same thing, black protection pads on his knees. Then he has these shin guards on his shin with the plates in money olive green, and then has these plates in black. Same thing over here, but he also has here, he has like the sleeve or sheath, right, for his little survival knife, on his leg. And then you see up here, you have all these little patches that distinguish it with the olive green and then the money green in the back by the elbows, the back area there, here, coming to the front, really nicely detailed. In front by the forearm, black gloves with the green on the tips of the knuckles. Same thing on this side. And then in the back you see, the black with the brown highlights and little patches in that, and even the details in the pockets of his pants. Like, Beachhead looks and feels like Beachhead, and that is the best part of this figure, and that's why I think he's so highly sought after, on top of being in the suits to Target, because he just looks really damn good. So now let's take a look at his accessories, and he comes explosively packed. So really quick, these are Beachhead's accessories. Did you see? He comes stacked. First we'll start off with his knife, and the only thing bad with this is that they all came in a solid color of green. And I started painting these with the silver. I just have to give it another coat to make it look more realistic with the green holster. This gun, I have to touch it up with some silvers and blacks to make it look more realistic. But it's a solid green. This is his machine gun. Then he also has his classic traditional bow arrow, which I'm going to mix with some blacks and green also. or gun arrow, right? And then he has his pistol, handgun, all in green as well. Then he has his classic beret, which you can actually put on him. It comes detailed with that. It comes detailed with that. Oh my goodness. With his ranking, I believe it's his ranking. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, there it is. His ranking, and it's really nicely sculpted. Really nicely sculpted. As you can see, really nicely sculpted. Really nicely sculpted. So, got in that nice red. And then last but not least, his backpack with the classic rocket shooting out of it, even though it's not painted. And then the arrows there on the side. Some pouches there. And that glossy black. It's got like a telescope there. It's a lot of detail. And then he's got the nice area wedge to put in, you know, his classic shotgun arrow gun that goes in the back. That's just like that in the toys also. So that is his accessories. Now let's take a look at their articulation alongside the accessories with them. So here we have them standing side by side. You can see the Beachhead is much smaller. So we'll start off with Gun Ho's articulation. Really fast. Move Beachhead to the side. And as you can see, he has a nice cut there because he has 2 ball pegs in his neck area. He has the ball peg going in the neck, and he got the ball peg which is separate, individual, and then the ball peg going in his head. And as you can see, it moves separately. So his head could go down this much completely, right? And you're standing him straight. Looks down that much. Head looks down straight that much, right? Make him look down. Oh, you can actually do it more if you move the peg forward and then down. Then to look up, he looks up quite a lot because you could push the peg all the way up. And he can look up that much. Then he can look straight like this. He has the left and the right. He also has the tilt. He has that nice tilt. Right? Then he has shoulders that go this much, which is a lot. And then bicep swivel. His arms do go around 180 degrees. You can see he has a double jointed elbow. Let's see real quick. He has a double jointed elbow, which you can bend from here as well, and then bend from here. And these are, loose pieces, so you can, and he has the wrist that goes in and out, as you see, like so, and they spin. And then on the other side of his wrist, I believe he also has, ins and outs. Same thing, in and out, and speed. Then in the torso area, he's got that torso crunch, where you can bend down like so. And that's a lot, especially for a big dude. Then he can go back and hyperextend that much. Then he has the waist swivel, and he also, with the waist, you can bring him down even more and further, all the way to the front. Look at that, it's ridiculous to the front. And then to the back, with the waist, torso cut, you can hyperextend him even more. Then he has also the You can, tilt side to side very well. You have the drop downs right here, and you can bring his leg up and do a full bend down split. Then on the top thigh, you got a swivel. Then you have a double knee and top boot cut. Then on the shoe, it goes back that much, like so. It goes up. It goes up a little bit more, but you have to kind of push it forward. Push it forward a little bit, and then it goes up. But you can actually go up more if you put it sideways. It, has like more of a reach and range. It's just because of the way that the boot top plate is, it restricts it from going up. Then obviously you can move it left and right with the top boot, but you also got the forward pin rockers. So for being big guy, he still keeps up in the same tradition that we have so far with all the figs. He is very, very, very well articulated, and he moves very, very well. So now we'll take a look real quick at Beachhead. We'll bring him in like that, like so. Now we'll take a look at Beachhead. Move Gun Ho over, and Beachhead has the same thing. 2 ball pegs. One going down in the neck, one going up in the head. So as you can see, they move independently. So we'll start off with his range of down. He can look down that much. He can look up quite a lot, that much. And then he can look left and right. And then he has that awesome tilt for personality and character. And then the head moves all together. Also, another thing is he has the wing, the butterfly wing cut. I want to know, his arm goes 180 degrees. His arm goes up that much. He has the bicep swivel. He has the double on the elbow. Then on the wrist, he has it where it goes, his goes up and down, up and down, because he has guns that he uses, which makes more sense. And then I believe on this side, on this side he has the front in and out, you see. Then inside he has those articulation, right? But you gotta do it where it's a little harder. So when you press it forward, you'll kind of feel it, but you do a click so you can move forward that much. Then you can hyperextend it back that much. Then he has obviously a waist swivel, and then he has also tiltage where he can tilt action. Then he has the drop down as well, as you can see. He can bring his legs up also more than Van Damme himself. Bring that up. And they have over here, of course, the thigh swivel, the double on the knee, and then he has the boot swivel as well, and then his feet go back this much, which is a nice range and a nice amount, and then his feet go forward that much. Then obviously left and right with the whole boot, and then forward pin rockers. So there you have it. They both have spectacular and articulation that continues with the rest of the line so far. so you know they don't feel different. You know, unlike Baroness, that she has a few points that are missing of articulation, but not a lot. So there you have them. They have, that is the articulation that they both offer. So now let's put it on their accessory. So we'll start off again with Gun Ho. So we go to Gun Ho. Bow! Gun Ho, here we go. There you go. So we'll put in first his backpack. Line it up. Like so. That damn hat keeps falling out. Let's find that hole for Gun Ho. It's up more, right? I believe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So we line it up. Get the hole in the side and we'll push in the backpack. There you go. Backpack on. Backpack has been put in. This is what he looks with the backpack on. Feels like a loose fit, but I don't think so. Then back here, what we'll do is we'll put in this gun here, this way. Boom. Like so, with the handle facing outwards. And then we'll do the same thing over here. With this gun, you can see, with the handles facing upwards. And so far, Gun Ho looks stacked. So we're gonna put this classic gun on his trigger finger. Let's see how that comes out. So we're gonna have to put this right here. And the hands and the wrists are a little bit tough, but they're not that bad. You could just kind of like warm it up or pry it open with your fingers, or your hands rather, a little bit. And play with it, wiggle it. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. No wonder it looked off. And there, boom. And you see it fit right in. Everything's going over the way it's supposed to. Move this over just a tad like this. So get a bigger grip. Turn this way like so. Bow. Then we have this on him like so. And there you have it. There's Gun Ho with all of his weapons, and they're all stored. And he looks really dope. He looks really, really dope. Let's put it down like so. Let's see. Boom. He looks good. He looks dope. Now we have, you know, the beachhead over here that he's acting like he needs a V8. So we go to beachhead. Let's line up the backpack as well in the back. Bow, like so. Line it up. And then we slide it in. And there it is. It's on him. There we go. So we got that in. We'll take next his crossbow and put it in where the slot is. Right here. Like the original. Uh-oh. That made it pop out. Here's the slot where it fits in. And there is what it looks like. Like so. Oh no, it came out. Oh my gosh. So put that on. Then his beret, it goes like this on top, but I don't like Beachhead like that. I don't have it. I don't remember it like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it here on the side of his thigh, right over this right here, so it can hold with this thing here, like that. First of all, let me do this. Let's put the gun right here, his hand pistol, in the holster here, because it has a lot of places stored. Then the knife, right, or the blade on the sheath, on the foot, right there. He's stacking so far he's stacking. Then put the gun in his hand with the trigger, obviously. Put it on him. Let's put it on. Well, Beachhead seems to have two. He seems to have two trigger fingers, so maybe I could put this gun on this side, like so. Right here. finger through, pow, pow, and there you go. There you have it. Lift it up like so. And then what I'll do is I'll put the, like I said, I'll put the beret here on the side because I don't really plan on him having it, because that's not the Beachhead I'm used to. I'm used to the classic Beachhead that I grew up with, and the classic Beachhead, and for some reason this keeps popping out. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not to put something to kind of thicken it to make sure it stays in. You know, like nail polish or something. Like so. Boom, boom. Let's see how he looks. See if I can get him to stand up. And NECA figures work really, stands work really well with these guys. When they don't want to stand up. For some reason, he's giving me a hard time standing up. I don't know why. He's acting up. He's acting a fool. And I have, like I said, I'm trying to put the beret here on the side of him. So you kind of hold. See? Doesn't want to hold. Jesus, what's wrong? There you go. So there you have it. There is Beachhead and Gun Ho with their accessories. So I guess now what we'll do is have a little comparison and see what they look like next to their earlier counterparts. And here it is, probably one of the favorite sections of the reviews for a lot of you, the comparison time. Like the mighty Pixel Dan created long ago, the comparison time. And here I have them next to the 25th anniversary, and as you can see, even I can see it has kind of like that greenish, but it's very opaque, like it's very monotone, but he's got that greenish teal, and then like I told you guys, his tattoo, it's also green with the blues and the blues, as you can see there, with the camo all over the pants, even the straps, boots, and his classic rocket launcher, his gun on the side, backpack the same color. So they didn't really stray away in design a lot with this classics anniversary or classic series 6-inch version of Gun Ho. And then we have the more modernized take on it, which is from the 40th. I think it was the 40th anniversary. Very, very updated. The colors are all nice with teal. The hat, you see the G.I Joe star there. Green grenades on the side. See the tattoos, that teal color with the black straps on the backpack. This rocket launcher. This man gun, railgun here. With the bullet even matches color. Pants. Nice Gun Ho stand. And then the backpack is all black with this gun wielded in the back. So those are the only two gun holes that I have, other than now the 6-inch, classified series. And like I said, they don't really stray away. You can tell it's Gun Ho, even from afar. I mean, besides the disparity maybe in the colors of that teal, and that's it. Now let's check out Beachhead. And here we go. Here are my Beachheads that I have to compare. And as you see, I'll start off here with the 25th anniversary one, which is the most to the original vintage Beachhead. And you see he has the light brown eyebrows as such, the red beret, some grays on the clips with the vest in black with the brown. The only thing, this one's a little lighter, and then it has some green camo highlights. This is the only piece that I believe that he didn't come with that's kind of iconic that all Beachhead brought, which was this little sash on the side that is to hold gun clips. There's a gun clip on the side, but it's in gray holster rather, with the knife here on the side, which is molded in, and comes with his classic backpack, like I said, with the space to put away his arrow gun, as you can see there, and his rifle that he has. So even though it has subtle differences in colors and detail, you can still see that it is Beachhead, right? You know from afar it's him. Then we have the one that I feel this one's more inspired by, and this is the Resolute. It has that greenish vest, black. It has the knife here, but the difference is the knife is on the shoulder. Handgun, rifle with the green, as you can see with the silvers. And I feel it's a little backpack in the back. It's a little bit more inspired than the symbol of his rank there for G.I Joe that he has on the beret. And then last, certainly not least, we have the 40th anniversary Beachhead. It's more of a gunmetal gray with kind of charcoal gray, as you can see. There's the binoculars, his knife. There's a lot of detail on them. Communicator thing that goes connected to his feet. He got some underwater fins, a gun in the side there. Even has a little sash here for a knife you can put in. I think I lost it, to be exact. Then he has this gas mask he came with. Gas mask he came with. He has all these guns. He has the rifle. This futuristic gun that looks kind of like the ones he has now. It's like a laser gun, and then or an laser machine gun. He has the Uzi with the silencer and the scope, and then he has the one in his hands, which is the traditional classic Uzi. And you see he has like the little camel imitation on his brown pants with grays, and then he has like leopard skin detail inside the forearm chin. So yeah, those are the comparisons that I have, and these are my Beachheads that I have, compared to the new Beachhead. So now let's take a closing look with both figures and end the review. Here's a quick comparison next to the Power Rangers Lightning Collections Target exclusive Dino Charge Black Ranger, the retro carded Marvel Legends Spider-Man Anniversary Daredevil in black and red suit, and obviously Russ Lord from Fortnite, that he looks almost like a dreadnought, which I think he fits in very well. And here he is, or here they are, next to the fan channel G.I Joe Classified Red Ninja, the Marvel Legends Rob Liefeld Maverick, and also the latest Power Rangers Lightning Collection Red Ranger from Zeo Red Ranger, that's what it was. Zeo Red Ranger. And as you see, they look very good together, especially on a shelf. So yeah, there you have it. So there you have it, guys. That is my review of the new G.I Joe Classified Series Gun Ho and the missions, special missions Cobra Island Target exclusive Beachhead. And these two figures are fantastic. They keep the essence of G.I Joe from the 3 3/4 inch line, and obviously as we know them for years in comics and in the animations. If you're a G.I Joe fan, I highly recommend them because you will not be disappointed. If you are a G.I Joe fan and haven't jumped ship into the 6-inch line thinking that maybe they're not good quality figures, I highly recommend them because they are much, much more impressive and much more better to look at and appreciate in person than they are in photos or in any promotional shot. These figures are just really well made, a lot of detail, a lot of sculpting, unique sculpting individually to each. Paint job is incredible. They're coming with a lot of nice accessories, and most importantly, they're bringing a lot of areas where you can host everything, like house all the weapons that they come with, and you have everywhere, types of areas and places where you can store them. So I really recommend them. I really think they're fantastic figures, and I think you will not be disappointed. So please go out and take the dive and get them. They're worth it, and they're a little harder to get, but if you can find them in the aftermarket for a little bit more the price, I say still take the dive because they're worth it, especially with Beachhead, because he's almost impossible to find in Target. I got lucky that my boy Frank helped me get it, but then afterwards I was able to get a good one with another nice trade that I did with a Baroness and obviously Cobra Trooper to help out my boy George. So guys, leave a thumbs up if you like my review. Leave a thumbs down if you don't like my review. Share it with someone you think might like it. And of course, if you do like it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are on these particular figures. So, as always, like I tell you guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you for stopping by. And if you subscribe to my channel for the first time, it means the world to me, because I know you don't have to, but because you did, remember, I consider you now part of my family. And if you want to find me on social media, I'm on Twitter under Hebot Powerful Gamer, and I'm on Instagram under C_respect. And if you ever want to help me out in any way, shape, or form, you have the means, or because you like what I do, to help me build more content with my channel or on my channel, with how it's all down in the description below, even with any types of donations, just DM me and we'll work out the particulars. Like I said, I'll be humble to anybody that does any nice gesture to help me and the channel. Guys, there you have it. This is Hebot signing off with another episode of Toys in My Closet. I hope you enjoyed. Be blessed, be safe still in these trying times, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Good hunting, and obviously be safe doing it. Love you guys. Until the next one. Bye bye.